It's got to be real.
Be real. Be real. Yes, guys, what's up? So, Tyson Fury versus Wladamir Klitschko is on. It's taking place in October. It's taking place in Germany, I believe. So, Eddie Hearn was talking about on Sky Sports about getting it on in the UK and putting purse bids, and nothing came of that. We only, basically we can go by what we see, and what we see is it's happening in Germany. So, as a bit of a disappointment, I would have liked to see Tyson Fury fight over here in the UK, but I think Wladamir knows that he needs every advantage, perhaps, and Germany. Do you know what I mean? Like, Germany is still his hometown, and yeah, hometown, you could say. So Tyson Fury's not going to have hometown advantage. He's not going to have his crowd behind him like he should. But I still think like Tyson Fury's got a decent enough fan base that people are going to follow him. And it is a world title fight. So Tyson Fury will have the support. But when it comes to in the ring, nobody can fight for you. Tyson Fury's have to fight for himself. And I'm going to tell you something, right? Like, cast your minds back, right? To Tyson Fury versus David Haye. The lead-up, the build-up. Cast your minds back to... No, forget that. Cast your mind back to the second fight between Tyson Fury and Derek Chisora. The build-up, I'm talking. Now, when we looked at Tyson Fury, the sheer size of him compared to Derek Chisora, like now, like 2014/15, like he's big. He's a big guy. He's a tall, big lad. And the thing about Tyson is he's not muscle-bound. He's not very stiff. He's got some speed to him. He's got fluidity to his boxing. He's not stiff. People are very caught up in this hype about body fat levels. Now, let me explain this. Tyson Fury's body fat is not... It's high, but it's not stupidly high, okay? And I don't think it holds him back in fights. I don't think it holds... Hold on. I don't think it works against him. So why not, man? Like, Tyson Fury is a naturally big lad, and he's got power and speed. And I think that these are going to be factors which are going to play a huge role when he goes up against the animal, which is Wladamir Klitschko, the technical boxing genius, which is Wladamir Klitschko. Now, this is not a prediction video, and I'm not going to say who wins this fight and who I think. I'm not going to give my final prediction, because for me to give my final prediction on this fight, I really want to go and see and take a look, which I haven't done so far, but I'm going to sit down over the next few weeks, months, if you will, and I'm going to really study Wladamir Klitschko against big opponents like Tyson, and then study opponents who've got a bit of speed, and see how Wladamir adjusts and what he's done in the past and how he is recently. And I've really got to take a lot of things into account. Tyson Fury, I know what he is, I know how good he is, and he is an exceptional fighter. But I'm going to say one thing off the bat. I'm Team Fury 100% all the way. I'm backing Tyson Fury. Whether I think he's going to win or lose, it doesn't matter. Like, when I make that decision, I'll make that decision. But I'm backing Tyson Fury 100%. And does he stand a chance? Yeah, he stands a good chance. This is a close fight. This, for me, it's a very close fight. Whether it's 60-40 in favour of Tyson, 60-40 in favour of Wladamir Klitschko, or for a 50-50 fight, I don't know. But it is going to be a very close fight. And it's going to be interesting to see how Klitschko deals with the sheer size of Tyson Fury. But then, on the flip side, you've got to question, how does Tyson Fury deal with... This is what happens when the weather's a little bit warm, you open the windows and the flies start coming in. Listen, how is Tyson Fury going to deal with the punching power of Wladamir, the strength of Wladamir? Because Wladamir is what you call a muscle-bound heavyweight, right? He's got some power. He's a throwback to the 90s, you could say. He's a big guy. But he's bigger than the 90s fighters. He's tall, he does weights, he's strong, he can punch. And he's technically very, very good. But for me, I don't think he's got the speed of Tyson. I think Tyson's got more punching speed. He's more agile, he's younger, he's fresher, he's a warrior. Can Wladamir deal with all these intangibles? I don't know. Yeah, he's a boxing genius, he's very good, and he just keeps you behind that long jab, but Tyson Fury can easily negate that jab by just... if you saw that jab, just tap, bam! It's just very easy, just move your head, bam! Counter punch. Tyson Fury has the reach as well. So how is Wladamir... Because what Wladamir has always done against his shorter fighters is he just tends to stick his jab out, and then he just moves and he just pivots, and he doesn't even let them get inside, and he doesn't even barely throw the other hand. He's just always just keeping them at the end of a jab. And he can't do that with Tyson. He's gonna have to really mix it up. Tyson could come in on the inside, but I don't think it will be an inside fight. I think Wladamir will control the range. And then they say also, whoever controls the range controls the fight. But you see Tyson Fury, it's gonna be interesting to see where Tyson Fury's limits lie in 2015. Like, when I say limits, I mean, how far can he go? How much stuff has he got in the tank what he hasn't shown? Because he goes on and on about, I haven't shown you my best. Like, let's see what is Tyson Fury's best, and can he bring it on the night? I think meeting Tyson, right, I'm going to tell you something. I've interviewed a lot of fighters, right? And this is going to sound like the most craziest thing. I mean, as Rios, Thurman, Khan, Brooke. Actually, I haven't interviewed Brooke myself, but well, we have interviewed Brooke, but not me. Paulie Manaji, not me. But like, in terms of face to face, right? I mean, I've met Deontay Wilder and a lot of different fighters, man. Like, up on all the major ones, man. I don't even come to mind now, but so many big fighters I've interviewed, and I've met a lot of different celebrities. And I'm gonna say something. Do you know the person that, in terms of, this is no homo, right? But in terms of their aura, like, really, like, I was like, wow, this guy's taking me back, was Tyson Fury. He's a deep guy, but he doesn't front it on the camera so much. And then off camera, he's a really humble, funny guy. And he's just like, you would not think it. He's still funny. He's a funny guy, but he doesn't drop jokes like that to, like, when I first met him, he was just like, you're right. And it was just a cool guy. You know, really down to earth. And Peter Fury, down to earth, really wonderful, humble people. The whole Fury camp are just wonderful people. And you know what? I'm going to say this as well. Most boxing camps aren't humble. Most boxing camps have politics going on. They're yo-yos, they're clowns, you know what I mean, surrounding them, and they're all up in this limelight. Tyson Fury's camp is not like that. Fury isn't like that, and I support him 100%. I don't care what no one says. I'm gonna back him. I mean, if like, people judge people from the outside and say, oh, he's like this, but they don't really know that person, you know. Maybe that person's putting on front. I put on fronts, like, on camera sometimes. It's Be Real TV. I keep it real with what I'm saying, but sometimes the way I act is not really who I am, and that's the thing, like, because people don't like putting out there who they really are. Why would you do that? I mean, some people do, but I just think it's stupid to put out who you really are as a person deep inside. You should keep that for people around you and people who see you face to face on camera. I don't know, man. I don't think Tyson Fury puts out his real self. But you see glimpses of it. You see glimpses of Tyson Fury's real personality and what he truly thinks. So, the point I'm making about this is Tyson Fury is not going to go in there and, in my opinion, do a bottle job where his just heart's going to sink and do it every day, basically, and just flop it, because he's got too much in him. He's too much of a... he will rise to the occasion, in my opinion, because we haven't seen Tyson Fury on that mega scale yet. And I think he will rise to the occasion. I think, and this is the point I'm making about, can Tyson Fury really rise to that occasion when he faces Klitschko? And I think he will, man. And I think he will bring out his best. Whether he wins or loses, who knows? But I don't think he's going to bottle it. I think he's going to keep going for it. And he's a warrior. And if he gets knocked out, he gets knocked out. But he will go for it. And I think this is Klitschko's toughest test in many a year. I don't think he's been through adversity like this, what he's going to have to go through against Tyson Fury. I don't think it's going to be a Pacquiao Mayweather. I don't think it's going to be an easy fight. I think it's going to be so difficult. Tyson Fury's size is going to trouble Klitschko. But let's see, is Klitschko really that fighter who people say, oh, he can beat Tyson, he can beat Holyfield? Just relax, okay? He's facing a test in Tyson Fury. Let's see how he does against this. Yeah, he's been dominant over the past few years, but who the hell has he beat? He hasn't beaten no Mike Tyson. Let's see what happens when he gets in against a live, tall, heavyweight like Tyson Fury. I mean, these guys have been ruling for a long time, Wladamir Klitschko, and I'm a fan of his, and I like Wladamir. But I'm going to back Tyson over Wladamir straight up, man. So, it is what it is. Comment section below in terms of boxing analysis. I think I've touched on a few topics. Tyson Fury is very unorthodox. He can switch southpaw, orthodox. He can fight on the inside. He's got a good jab. He doesn't load up on shots. He's a good points winning fighter. And he goes under that saying that if water keeps hitting a rock, just steadily, just keeps hitting it, eventually that rock's gonna crack. And he goes by that. So it's gonna be really interesting to see how Klitschko deals with this. He's not got Emmanuel Stewart in his corner no more. Oh yeah, Emmanuel Stewart, what did he say about who beats Klitschko and who takes over his throne? I'll leave it there. Comment section below, subscribe as always, Be Real TV. Follow me on Snapchat. at Sham Ayub, one word, SHAMAYUB, and also follow my other channel, AyubTube. Yeah, man, what else? And follow me on Twitter at BeRealTV, Facebook.com/BeRealOnline. And this is not a prediction video, we're just talking about this fight, Tyson Fury versus Klitschko. It's on.